Hello? Okay, so hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know when you're watching this video, but today I'm going to be your English teacher, and we're going to see a little bit of audiovisual aids and the importance of them in your little presentations, okay? But before that, I would like us to do an activity, a little warm-up activity. Don't worry about the instructions, they are all going to be included in the next video. I will present to you two images and you will have to guess and say out loud the compound word, okay? Okay, now that we've finished that little warm-up activity, I believe that we can continue with the class, okay? So, visual aids. What do you think that visual aids are? Like, come on, you can answer. Okay. Well, visual aids are any visual representation of the information that you're given on, well, in this case, your presentation. For example, if you have a little topic, you can use images that relate to your topic. That's a visual aid. Another visual aid could be, for example, if you use percentages or if you use numbers, those visual aids may be represented in the form of graphs or charts, okay? Like, you remember the little circle thing, the cake chart? Yep, that is a graph or a chart, a visual aid, okay? Now, I am going to show you a little presentation of a topic that I like, and I am going to ask you to pay attention to the visual aids that are given, okay? So, let's go! Alright, so here we are. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance because you may hear a little bit of a click. I'm going to be using my keyboard to change the slides. And I am going to be looking at the presentation, so if you see that I'm not looking right at the camera, you already know why, okay? So I'm going to be like... So, you're going to have to put up with that, okay? Now, let's begin. As you may have already been noticed, this presentation is going to be about Minecraft, okay? Now, Minecraft is one of the biggest games in the world. But how could one small indie game become what it is today? Let's find out. The beginning. Marcus Notch Persson started making prototypes of the game in May 2009. The first prototype of the game was named Cake Game. Minecraft Alpha and the foundation of Mojang. Notch stopped working to focus on the development of Minecraft. With the money he earned, he founded the video game company Mojang with his colleagues. The full release of the game. Minecraft was officially released on the 18th of November 2011, and it was an immediate success, selling over 238 million copies to this day and making it the most sold video game of all time. If you didn't know, the title of the most sold video game of all time previously belonged to Tetris. I know you know that game. I hope. The pioneers of Minecraft and gaming content in YouTube. The most popular content creators on YouTube that started creating videos about the game were Captain Sparkles, Vegeta777, Yogscast, DanTDM, PewDiePie, etc. And the content creators that continue the legacy. The most popular content creators that continue to make content related to Minecraft are TommyInnit, Dream, Wackity, MikeCrack, MrBeast Gaming, etc. You may know some of these names, maybe some of the previous ones. I hope. On to the next slide. Conclusion. At this point, the game is more than just a game. It has inspired a lot of people to make content related to the game. It is a tool that has even been used as in, well, education, and has changed the world as we know it for the better. Now, I believe that you may have noticed that some of the words in the presentation were underlined, okay? This was not a mistake, this was on purpose. Why, you may ask? Well, we already have the reason here. Because it's a glossary of words, okay? Indie game. An indie game is videojuego independiente. Videojuegos desarrollados por grupos reducidos de individuos o pequeñas empresas. Prototype, which is prototipo. Un primer modelo de un producto o servicio que se lleva a intención de probar. Cave is cueva. It even sounds similar to Spanish. Alpha es el nombre de fase de pruebas de desarrollo de un software preliminar. Focus, enfoque, dar tu completa atención a un tema. Development, desarrollo. Success, éxito. Pioneers, pioneros, que son aquellas personas que dan los primeros pasos en alguna actividad humana. Legacy, legado. Tools, herramientas. And I really don't know if you're interested in, but here are the references that I used to make my presentation. And now I am going to ask a little friend of mine to help me with the next explanation, okay? On to my little friend right here, okay? He's going to give you a little explanation of the topic. Now, you may be asking, why did he show you a presentation about Minecraft? I mean, isn't it a little bit weird? Well, it is, but the purpose of it was to show you the importance of visual aids in a presentation. For example, let's have a little look at your presentation. What is this?
Yeah, it's my presentation.
Yeah, I know, but what is that font?
Oh, it's Comic Sans. Why? What?
As you can see, this is an example of a very bad presentation. One that doesn't use visual aids. I mean, it has one. It's something, I guess, but The majority of the presentation lacks of visual aids, and therefore the text looks cluttered and unbearable to see. I mean, it's the same quantity of text that was shown in the previous presentation, but it looks way worse, and the font doesn't help. So, as you can see, comparing the two presentations, you can see that visual aids in them are a very important thing to consider. And I guess that is all for me. Back to you, Braulio. Thank you, little guy. Now, let's get on with the next activity, which is a worksheet that I have left you in the description of the video as a Google Drive link, okay? And it reads as it follows. Match the information with the correct audiovisual resource. The iPhone is a popular smartphone developed by Apple Incorporated. It combines a variety of features into a single device, including a touchscreen interface, phone capabilities, internet connectivity, a camera, and access to a wide range of apps. The next one. As of September 2021, the global sex ratio is estimated to be approximately 50.4% male and 49.6% female. On to the next one. School A has 3 audiovisual classrooms. School B has 5 audiovisual classrooms. School C has 2 audiovisual classrooms. And School D has 1 audiovisual classroom. You need to connect the images. So, oh, hello little guy. I am going to ask you to get off the desk so I may continue. Okay? Sorry about that. I will give you 10 minutes to answer the worksheet, so I am going to ask you to please pause the video and, well, answer the worksheet. I will be waiting for you here. I'm watching you. Okay, I guess you've already answered the activity, so we're going to answer it together. I hope you didn't forward the video and cheat on the activity, okay? I don't want to give you ideas for the next activity, so let's get on with it. The iPhone. Which one do you think it goes in? Well, of course, into the Apple logo, right here. Now, as of September 2021, we have 2 percentages. Then it goes into the cake chart, circle chart, this one, green and orange, okay? And the last one, well, there's only one left, so this one, the one in the middle, okay? Very good. Now, on to the next activity. Here we have our next activity. Alright, here we have our next activity. You're going to read this text and you are going to make some visual aids alongside it. We're going to read it together, okay? And excuse the sound that is coming from there. I don't know what it is, but doesn't matter. Let's now, dogs versus cats. Which one do people like the most? When it comes to pets, dogs and cats are very popular. People often wonder which one is liked more. According to a recent survey of people, 55% showed preference for dogs. Dogs are loved for their friendly nature and ability to provide security, making them a popular choice for families and individuals. On the other hand, cats received a significant 45% of the votes, indicating that they also hold a special place in people's affections. Cats are known for being independent and mysterious, captivating owners with their cuteness and elegance. It's important to remember that, speaking of cats, right? Where was I? Captivating owners with their cuteness and elegance. It's important to remember that personal preferences can vary, and both dogs and cats have their own unique qualities that attract different individuals. Whether you are a dog lover or a cat enthusiast, both animals are cherished by people in their own way, okay? Now, what I want you to do with this text is create audiovisual aids, okay? For example, dogs versus cats. Then you can draw a dog and a cat, or maybe just one of the two, and you are going to answer the question that the title implies, okay? Which one do people like the most? And based on the percentages, you are going to make a little graph, okay? Because that's a visual aid too, remember? Now, I am going to give you again 10 minutes to answer the activity, and we'll come back, okay? Okay. Please stop biting. Okay, I believe that you've already finished your activity, so finally, I am going to ask you to make a little presentation about yourself, right? Trying not to use as an example the presentation that is shown here. We've already established that it's a good example of how visual aids have to be used. So I am going to ask you to make the presentation about yourself and all the information. You have to include in your presentation your name, your age, what do you like, hobbies, like, you know, hobbies is what you do in your free time. Maybe you listen to music, maybe you, I don't know, play video games. You can go into a deep look on what video game you play or what music you play. It's really your choice, but the only thing that I do want to mention is that I need you to, you know, try to include something that we've seen today. Well, visual aids. I want it to be, you know, have a lot of visual aids your presentation, and so that's for homework. You can start to do it if you want, but I believe that is going to be all for today. You can ask any questions if you want in the comments. If you have any doubts or anything, I'll be reading them and answering them, okay? So that's it for today. You can go, and thank you for listening. See you.